What's going on, everyone? Talon here,
And Gringo.
and welcome to another random character select. So let's get into the wheel here and see who we end up getting this time. And we're looking for big money here. 3. So who do we have on this wheel that would be less than optimal to get? Um, Probably. Wait,
I forgot to take Ant-Man off of this one.
Hogan would probably be someone I wouldn't like, but besides that, everyone else looks halfway decent actually. Elektra. That could be fun after her
Yeah,
skill change. She's actually a pretty decent character now, so yeah, let's see how Elektra does.
yeah. The only thing I was thinking is maybe damage in the time limit.
Yeah, she might need a little help with damage, but we'll give her leadership and some strikers. Alright, and we're back. So let's go ahead and jump into our rosters here. Alright, so here we have Elektra. So I've kind of worked on her because I have leveled her up, so she's level 60 and her gears are at 17s, but besides that, I haven't done too much with her.
Yeah, the only thing I've really done is got her gears up. I just got her costume a few days ago after the second anniversary sale came on. But other than that, I haven't really played her as a character very much.
Yeah, I haven't played with her too much either. I mean, she had that rework done, so I know she's a lot better. I've used her maybe like, I'd say a handful of times in Shadowlands since the rework, and I do know her survivability is a lot better. And I have, of course, seen other people use her in Shadowlands to be very successful because you can pretty much, between her iframes and her stun, uh, pretty much be out of harm's way the whole fight. But it doesn't look like any of her skills need to be leveled up because it doesn't look like any of them give you bonuses. Yeah, no, I don't think I need to level any of her skills up, so they're just going to sit at 1 here. I do have an isolate set on her. I have drastic density enhancement, which is not too bad.
It could be better.
Yes, I know, a little bit of a stutter there. Yeah, the HP shield's always nice, and if you're going to get one of the two, of course, this one is, I think, better because it has ignore defense, along, of course, with all attacks, so it's a little more of a damage-based isolate set. So, yeah, I mean, not too bad. I kind of just went with the first one I rolled, so that's why that one has been staying there. But her gear, as you can see, I have not fully optimized yet. We do have a lot of physical attack in here, but it's physical attack by level, which I don't need. So let's go ahead and change that around real fast, see if we get anywhere. No, we don't want energy attack with her. We need physical. There we go. On to the next one. You working on your gear too?
No, I'm actually
No.
just equipping new ISOs over the ones I already had. I had
Okay.
Hawkseye, but it was all like 2, 3, and 4 star ISOs.
Ah.
So I'm trying to get a better bonus by putting some more on there. Yeah, I
Makes
think I think
sense.
it was like 4 point something percent a second ago. Now it's at 7.7 for most of them.
Very nice. I'm having no luck with this gear. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Physical. Um,
When life
One more to
tells you to give
change.
up.
One more. Not quite yet. Because it finally... Yeah, there we go. See? First try for that one, so it's giving me a reprieve. And now this one I could just do auto change all to all defense, so that should be easy. There we go. First try. And then we're going to go with all HP here for this one, I think. Maybe dodge. Well, she has a good amount of iframes now, so I don't think she necessarily needs to dodge. I suppose if you have lower skill cooldown and you can't cycle her skills fast enough, dodge would probably be useful for her, but right now I just kind of want that health base. Yeah, so let's reroll that. Aha, 2 tries. One more.
I'm just glad I'm finally the one that doesn't have to spend a ton of gold to level up one of these characters. I mean, mine's still not fantastic, but
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
her gear is all level 20.
yeah, I haven't done that much with her. I do have some bios for her, so I guess I could level up her gear a little bit, but
Just a
not quite.
random truck creeping by.
Yeah, I got some big. What was that? It's not a moving truck, but it almost looks like one. Okay, anyway, looks like I have her gear all sorted now, so let's see what her stats look like. So, okay, so that got me up to 35% skill cooldown for her, so not too bad. Her ignore defense is pretty sad, though. It's only 18%. Definitely need to get that worked on. Those are pretty much the two main stats you want to look at. Her dodge is only at 16%. I mean, if you're going to do a dodge build, get that up a little bit with an obelisk, which, speaking of obelisk, I don't have one equipped yet, so I need to see what I have, actually, because I'm not sure what I want to put on her.
Yeah, I threw one on her a little while back. Ignore defense with a invincibility
Oh, okay.
when below 50%. It's only 3 out of 10 seconds, so that could be better, but I mean, I think I was mainly going for the ignore defense part
Yeah.
to boost her damage.
You know what? I'm going to actually wait on putting an obelisk on her because I'm going to do one round against Thanos, see how I do and how fast I die, or if I'm taking a lot of hits, and that will decide if I'm going to put a dodge, a damage, or what's on the on her. So it looks like that actually is a moving truck, so we have some stuff being unloaded right outside. So that could be kind of noisy, so let's see if we can shut up this window here. Alright, hopefully that'll help with the noise. Alright,
So you don't have her uniform, right?
No, I do not have her
So I
uniform.
should probably go over that then.
Yeah, you can go over the uniform.
So as you see right here, like, it hasn't changed. There's no skill changes whatsoever. It just basically gives her crit damage, all speed, so attack speed and movement speed, and then that is when her throwing sky skill is used,
Yep.
which is the third one. So yeah, that's
Yep.
just got a cooldown of 8 seconds, and the cooldown on the uniform was 2 seconds. So every time you use that,
Yeah,
that should pop.
exactly. You should have that up pretty much the whole fight. That's kind of weird. Have you ever noticed that, like, if a skill gives a character a buff, it's usually either the third or the fifth skill? It doesn't seem to be any other skill, or in this case, the 3-star skill or the 6-star skill, I guess, but
Yeah,
we're just always called the fifth skill now, since that's what they labeled it.
yeah. The fourth skill, some characters will have like a good skill there, like a good combo, like the new Sharon Rogers uniform
Oh, yeah.
gave her a decent fourth skill.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually the first two skills are, they don't really get a lot of attention, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they're kind of just your basic or run of the mill because they don't want to make every skill overpowered for the character, but
Yeah, true, but I mean, just having like a bunch of like everybody's one first skill is like one hit.
oh yeah, that can be kind of annoying. 'Cause
Maybe like give it a combo, or maybe make one like a buff instead of like the third skill every time.
yeah. Yeah, I do hate when the skills are like really short because it hurts your skill rotation because you just hit that one once and you got to be ready to hit the next skill, or it can be if multiple skills, say like a character that I like, Jessica Jones, like 3 of her skills are only like 2 hits. So I go through her full skill rotation really fast.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Amadeus Cho with the
Oh,
uniform,
yeah. He has really short skills.
but he does a lot of damage, so that makes up for it.
Yeah, but
And
he has
he
some
has stun.
Yes, he has
Yeah.
some stuns though, which makes up for it too. So, I guess I'm gonna hop over to the world boss here and see how she does just like this. And then if I have a lot of problems, I may use some of those bios to level up her gear, and then I will also give her an obelisk and see how that helps her out. And also, since I haven't played her too much, I need to learn her skill rotation to keep her out of harm's way.
So what you're saying is you're gonna have a lot of problems.
Yeah, pretty much. But it could also, though, really well, surprisingly. Who knows? Let's find out. Let's see what team ups she has going for her. She does have, she has a quite a few team ups with 3 characters. She doesn't have very many 2 character team ups though. I do like all attack and dodge with Nebula. That's pretty nice. I want to give her damage leadership, so there's only like 3 of the 3 character team ups that would do that. So we have, what do we have here? So we have the one with Winter Soldier. We can get the physical damage from that one. Or we have one with Punisher. We can get his all attack leadership. Or we have one with Agent Venom, which can get also the physical attack leadership. But I don't really like those team up bonuses. So yeah, we're gonna go with Nebula, and then let's see if Nebula has someone.
I do like the one with Agent Venom though, because it is showing her 5th skill for the co-op.
Oh, is it? There's no leadership there, or leadership for what I'm looking at, not for that one.
So Nebula, just her and Nebula does give her the 5th skill too.
Yeah, but there's no damage leaderships that team up with Nebula, though. That's the only problem.
Yeah. So it looks like Agent Venom, Red Hulk, and
yeah,
Elektra.
That looks like it might be the best team up for now.
Yeah, just with Agent Venom for leadership.
Yep. Yeah, I guess that's probably what I'm gonna try out first then. And then we're gonna give her some damage strikers. So let's see. There we go, that looks good. We have, of course I'm using Ancient One like always with my strikers because that heal bubble is very, very nice when he actually casts it. So let's see what happens.
So have you seen it in Alliance Conquest yet?
Oh, the heal bubble?
Oh yeah, it's
No, I
like
have not
mine.
yet.
I used mine and with Doctor Strange and Baron Mordo,
Oh, yeah.
and Ancient One would pop that heal bubble so much that there were usually 2 up at once.
Oh. Yeah, it seems like for those PvP modes like Timeline and Alliance Conquest now that the skills are like on a shorter cooldown or something.
Yeah,
It
that's
seems
what I
like.
noticed because the one I didn't like is Loki never got to the clones.
Oh.
Like when I used Loki, it would use all the other 4 skills in rotation and then just go straight back to the guard hits.
Oh, with all these strikers, I can't see which of these attacks are actually iframes.
Yeah, every time I go to use this 5th skill, I just get punched.
Ow, I got punched too.
There is
Ow, I got
a
punched.
Ancient One bubble up for me.
Oh, nice. I would like one of those. I've already got punched a few times.
And I'm like just using the 5th skill. I think I did use her once before, and if I remember correct, the 4th skill was pretty decent too.
Well, I know the 3rd skill is nice because of the iframe. Oh, the 4th skill's not too bad. She has a bit of a teleport on that one. Ow, I'm still getting punched though.
Uh-oh.
Run away.
Here comes the laser beams.
Alright, Ancient One needs to drop a heal circle. I'm probably gonna die here. Come on, Ancient One. No, you failed me, Ancient One. Wow, I'm about to... Yeah, I died. I was just about to say, I've been at like 200 health now for quite a while. Alright, well, not too bad for a first try. I think I learned her skills a little bit better.
I'm still rolling over here a little bit.
So I think I want to put a Obelisk that helps with her survivability because it looked like her damage was okay. Alright, so where is she? There she is. Alright, so what do we got here? Some random obelisks here. Huh. It's not bad. I have a ignore defense with invincibility on it. Could use that on somebody else, though. Oh, did you get him?
Yeah, I got him. It actually wasn't too bad. The damage on it was actually really good. I was actually surprised.
You said you had an invincibility obelisk on her?
Yeah, like 3 out of 10 seconds, but I never even needed it. I never went under 50% health.
Okay. Maybe I will do some damage on her then.
So I'm wondering if it's like
all defense.
I'm wondering if it was like the uniform or
uniform will buff your damage quite a bit. I don't think that'll help your
damage.
survivability though.
Yeah, I know with that, but I mean, because like I was doing chunks of damage at a time, like more than I thought Elektra would ever do. So I actually might start using her on other world bosses. Because it only took like about half the time too, just like 2 minutes 22 seconds, I think it was.
Okay, I'm just gonna give her a really weak obelisk right now. I have a max HP crit rate with that pseudo damage buff. The 200% energy will fall in her head or whatever while attacking. So I'm gonna try that one out, see if that extra HP and a little extra damage gets her to where she needs to be. So let's get back in here. Alright, cool. It remembered all my characters that I use, so I can just start it right up. So we'll see. Now you can try World Boss Ultimate with her.
Yeah, good luck with that.
See if you can bleed Black Dwarf.
To death, yeah.
Yeah, no.
With physical damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's give this another go here. Alright, so let's switch to her. Do a little bit of a different skill rotation here, I think.
I'm using my skill rotation right now, too.
Ah, the stupid pull from his punch knocked me out of one of my iframes. Not cool.
I think the first like 2 or 3 times I went to use the 5th skill in the fight, he did that and just like punched me back.
Yeah, I just had that happen.
I was getting kind of ticked off. I was like, is this how the whole fight's gonna go?
Ow, he punched me. Not too bad. It seems like you pretty much have to stick to her 5th and 3rd skill for the most part. I've been throwing the 4th skill in a little bit, but only when he's not ready for an attack, or when he's throwing those little blue balls at you, because then he doesn't really do too much damage to you.
Yeah, I was rotating 5th, 4th, and then 3rd to get away.
Oh, I probably should have switched there. I don't know why I tried to run away from that laser. He moves so fast with those lasers. You have to like be behind him, or else he does like a 90-degree like pivot like almost instantly. That's one thing that's pretty annoying about him. And Infinity Thanos is even worse with that. He's on like he's got like double movement speed or something. I swear his movement speed's like off the charts for Infinity Thanos. He just like whips around with those lasers. But 3rd time is usually the charm, so let's get it here. If not, I'll just finish out the fight probably with Agent Venom just to be done with it, but let's see how far she can get.
Well, Fisco actually does have a pretty long animation.
Yeah, it's the startup for it is not an iframe, but then when she starts dashing around, it looks like that is an iframe. So that's probably why you're getting punched at the beginning there.
Yep. Because she was trying to run up to him.
You need to fix that animation glitch where when he punches the ground, it makes the stupid the waves of energy or whatever like underneath the texture of the ground or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, so you can't see where they're going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of can, but you gotta wait for him to go by first. Oh. Yeah, I learned from a mistake with those lasers. I'm definitely switching that time. You done shooting lasers yet? Jeez. Alright, looks like last phase here. Of course, I got clipped by a lot of damage at the end there. It's usually what happens. Oh, get out of here with those lasers. Yeah, I'm not even trying that again. I can't believe that laser hit me. These lasers are ridiculous. Actually, you can just finish this out with Red Hulk. He's just healing up. Oh, not from the lasers, though. Look at that. Those lasers instantly killed Red Hulk, and he had like 3 heals during that time, too.
Well, maybe the game just didn't want to make you a liar, and it knew you said you were going to finish it up with Danger Venom.
Well, I guess so, because Agent Venom's about to finish it. Oh, now you drop a heal circle. What? What happened?
I thought you were about to say Agent Venom just died too.
No, but my phone just crashed. That's what happened.
Oh, something really did not want you to win that fight.
Wow. Okay, well, I've got to restart the game now, so. Wow, like literally crashed. I haven't had that happen in a long time, too. Is the recording still going on, is the question. Yeah, it looks like the screen recorder's still working. But I don't know why it crashed. It's never done that to me before.
Yeah, I haven't had that do that since they had the one after you beat the world boss glitch or whatever a little while back.
I didn't even have it happen during that time period.
Oh, I had it during that. Like, it wasn't often, but every once in a while, just right after I beat the world boss, and it said, like, mission complete or whatever, it would just crash.
Interesting. Yeah, but you still get the actual completion for that or
Yeah.
whatever. This crashed, like, when I was literally doing the last hit on him. Like, he had, like, very, very little amount of health left, so...
So I think it's just something's telling you don't try that fight.
Yeah, exactly. Who am I looking for right now? Oh, yeah, here you are. Or maybe it just really wants me to beat it with Elektra. Maybe that's what it's telling me. Alright. Anyway, so thoughts on Elektra then as an overall character, though. Would you recommend farming her?
Yeah, she's actually a lot better than I thought she was going to be with the damage, with the iframes. Like, the skills are nice. It's a pretty easy rotation. You can use the 5th and 4th skills to get in there and deal some damage, and then if you want, you could use like the 3rd skill because she jumps up in the air and jumps back, so you can get a little space in between you.
Yeah.
If your skill cooldown isn't that high, so you can get a little space and then just kind of run around a little until your 5th skill is usable again.
Yeah, no, after the rework, I definitely think she is a viable character now. So you can definitely use her in Shadowland for sure. Fighting world boss right here definitely can be done, but for some reason I'm having issues. Is it telling me that I have to buy her uniform? Is that what it's telling me?
I don't know. I don't see the uniform being like extremely important. It is useful.
Well, it'll get me to that all attack and all defense, so I might have a little more defense. Oh no, the lasers! God dang it.
That is true.
Yeah, that battle was over. I got hit by a laser once. I'm tired of those lasers, man. Those lasers are like, oh my god. They need to do something about how fast those freaking lasers shoot. But yeah,
I'd rather them add like 20 more characters in the next update.
that'd be nice.
Like they need like a major update where you just add like no more game modes or anything. Just add like 20 or 30 characters,
Hmm.
just so everybody doesn't have them like already all the way ranked up in tier 2 day
Oh
one.
yeah, like the next day. That's very
Yeah, they,
true.
they might be able to get like 5 or 6 characters, but you're not going to get like 30 characters in a day. So you actually have to take your time to go through them again.
Yeah, that would be nice. And they need to have probably just like a villain only update too, because they are really lacking on villains.
Yep.
So
I'm telling you, Spider-Man villains.
and there's plenty of them, so
Yep.
that would definitely work.
You could do so much there. Like you can make a new set of world bosses and do like Sinister Six or something.
Yep.
I mean, like who they have to add? They have like Mysterio, Electro, Sandman, Rhino, Shocker. They could do Hobgoblin, Scorpion.
Yeah. Well, the list just goes on and on.
Yeah, I can't even think of them all right now. But it would make me really happy to see just like a big update with Spider-Man villains.
Yeah.
Maybe a new set of world bosses, because fighting Black Order every day of the week over and over again is getting kind of old.
That's true too. Mix it up a little bit, because even with the World Boss Ultimate, it's still the same
Yeah.
world bosses. I mean, maybe if they added different world bosses, that would have been really cool. That would have been really nice actually for the update.
Yeah, another one that would be really cool would be with since they already added like the Uru medals,
Yeah.
the one where they have oh, what's her face?
Hey, Ancient One dropped a heal bubble. I mean,
Like Scotty or something. She finds like this. I forgot the story, but she like finds like a hammer or something and like transforms like a bunch of heroes and villains
oh yeah.
into like these super powered Uru things.
Yeah, I do remember that vaguely.
So you can make those like world bosses. But I think one of them though was Juggernaut, so that would be
Yeah, well, they don't necessarily have to add all of them,
yeah,
I
they might have to add
suppose.
Juggernaut, but that would be a few new characters. You can give Hulk a new uniform. And then you could add a bunch of Uru uniforms for the heroes too.
Yep.
For when Iron Man does it for them.
Uh-oh, can she outrun meteors? That was really close. That last meteor almost got her.
Oh, it's not the meteors that's gonna get you. It's gonna be the laser.
Oh my god, the laser almost killed me. Get out of here with these lasers. He's about to die too, but that laser almost finished me off.
What is it? Like 6 tries a charm?
There we go. She has 1,000 health left from one laser hitting her. Besides that, she's still alive, and she beat him. It did only take her 2.5 minutes, so I mean, the damage was definitely there, so I could have probably actually put an invincibility obelisk. That probably would have made this a lot easier. But, yeah, like I said, though, I haven't played with her really much at all, so I was getting used to this heal rotation. I was probably just trying too much with it, because I was trying to get too many attacks, and I think I just needed to back off and just use the safe attacks, and it probably would have been a lot easier for me. But
That's pretty much what I was doing.
yeah,
Like I would use the skills and then get away from him for a minute until my 5th skill came up again.
okay.
So
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry much about getting hit.
I was pretty much just trying to pile on the damage, and I did notice this run that I was actually canceling that 5th skill out earlier, because I thought the end of it was after she did like the 3 or 4 times like dashing back and forth around him almost in like a triangle, but apparently then she dashes like way back and then like throws one side and then dashes right through him
Yep.
again. I'm not sure if those 2 end parts where she does like the full dash or full iframes though. I didn't notice that 100%, but I don't think I got hit once during that, so it could be.
Yeah, I don't think I did either.
So I was probably losing a little bit of damage there, and that was also probably messing up my rotation a little bit. But yeah, like you had mentioned, I do agree that she is a character that's worth farming now, because she is, of course, in the regular story missions. And I believe, what does she have? 4 areas that you can get her bios from.
At
Let's
least 3.
see. Okay, there's 3. So 3 areas, so you can get 30 bios for her a day. So she's definitely a character, I'd say, that is worth farming, especially for Shadowland. I know she's useful there because, like I said, I have used her like 2 or 3 times in Shadowland. She wasn't the main character; she was just the character I kind of threw in with my DPS character. But then when they were taking some damage, I switched to her, and I was like, oh hey, she's doing pretty good. So yeah, so Elektra definitely is a pretty well balanced character now. Iframes, got stuns, um, maybe just one stun actually. Yeah, one stun, but or wait, yeah, stun for 3 seconds. She has the bleed damage, which of course will work in Shadowlands. That'll also work in PvP as well. So even if she gets killed really fast in PvP, as long as she gets that fifth skill off, then she can bleed them for 20%. Yeah, 20% bleed damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. So you can actually get quite a bit of damage off with that bleed. And let's see, what is her tier 2? I never looked at that. So guaranteed crit rate, guaranteed dodge, and then increase to skill and bonus damage. So she actually has a pretty well-rounded tier 2. She has crit rate and dodge, so she has some damage and survivability there. It is only 20% dodge, but it's guaranteed dodge, so that actually is not too bad. So yeah, definitely Elektra is one of the better characters that you can farm for. I definitely agree with that. Her uniform is pretty nice as well. I do like the uniform, especially the way it looks. That's the main reason why I almost bought the uniform, but I'm trying to save my crystals right now. So that's why I didn't get it. So mainly I'm just saving the crystals for that one pack. I want to buy the Tier 2 Advancement Pack that's basically the same as the Mega Tier 2. When a certain amount of people buy it, you get some crystals back. So it comes out to like 26 or 2700 crystals for Tier 2 ticket and 300 bios, which is
Yeah.
really nice. And then after I buy that, when I get the refund of the 4,000 or whatever crystals, I'm going to probably use those on uniforms for sure. So that's why I haven't bought anything really from this particular uniform sale, except for the 2 newest uniforms of Groot and Sharon Rogers. But those were kind of exceptions because those are pretty powerful uniforms.
Baby Groot is kind of fun to use too.
Yeah, he's hard to kill too with that uniform. With 2 heals, one of them like a full iframe. That's pretty good. So yeah, that'll probably be it for Elektra here. Any final thoughts on her, or do we think we're good?
I think we're good on this one. I think this is probably going to be one of the longer videos.
Yeah, didn't really plan on taking that much time to beat the world boss.
Third tries it, fourth tries it, fifth try.
One of those doesn't count because of the
Somewhere,
phone
somewhere around
crashing.
there, there's a charm, and eventually it
Yeah.
works out.
So, yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this little showcase of Elektra and discussion about the character. And then we will catch you in the next one.
See you guys next time.